Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you with Talk About It Tuesday. Had a pretty nice day so far, so I thought I would come and sit back into my natural area, the porch. It's not nowhere near ready. As you can see, I got orange flowers and stuff back here. I have not begun my spring clean of the porch yet, just because today was like the first day to really be out here. And so Boss Man was out here working, and then I just said, well, let me run out here real quick and do a video. So here I am. But just wanted to chit chat for a little bit, talk about it Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great weekend so far, and the start of a great week. Miss Peanut and I, we are excited for our girls trip. We can't wait to go. We had to repack. Y'all know I like to pack early, but things with the weather, I'm just not too keen on taking a bunch of summer stuff, even though it says 70s, 80s. It's going to be some rain going on. So, I just want to be, cautious or whatever. Plus, I don't want her getting sick. So I have to repack our clothes, and we're adding another activity to our itinerary, so I'm excited about that. So I can't wait to go take pictures and maybe do a little bit of video. I'm not sure this time around if I'm gonna do a big video recap or whatever. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I'm excited. Excited to see family. If we get to see family, if we don't, we're not gonna be sad. We're just gonna move on with our trip. So I've been busily just trying to prepare, not so much prepare to go, but prepare just the house. So like clean the kitchen and the bathrooms, and washing all the laundry. And because we had to change what we were originally going to take, as I have been spring cleaning our clothes, I put a lot of things in the laundry. So I have more than enough loads of laundry to wash and clean and things. So yeah, so I've been dealing with that. But it's gonna be all right. We're gonna take care of everything. It just may not be 100% how I would like it, but hey, it'll be all right. But I wanted to talk about, I had just read something just like 10 minutes ago before I turned on the camera, and it was talking about this person had seen somebody with an expensive car or whatever, and people were like oohing and on and everything. And then they said they seen some other people kind of, giving that look like, you know how people do when you've been blessed and you always got that 1, 2, 3 haters off in your corner. Yeah, they was doing that. And so he had made a comment saying something about, don't be upset because you had, what do you say, apartment faith and not mansion vision, not a vision of a mansion or whatever. It was too funny to me. But I said that to say, recently, within the last few weeks or so, I've been kind of noticing some things, not so much on YouTube, because y'all know I haven't really been on YouTube, but more or less in my everyday life, where somebody gets blessed with something and then people just automatically just start hating. Either they make a nasty comment, or they'll say, they'll either make a nasty comment or they won't say anything but have an attitude because, you've been blessed. And it's like, really, are you that shallow and petty? Come on now. And so, when I had went to church was good Sunday. Oh my goodness. I should have been taking notes, but y'all, when I be in the spirit, I can't even take no notes half time. It's like I try to remember key phrases and that's about it. But church was good, and the pastor, she was just talking about, just doing what you're supposed to do, maintain your own life. Don't worry about somebody else's, and one thing I have been saying for the last, I think, month or month and a half is, people need to stay in their own lane. If you don't have no business over here, don't be over here. You know what I mean? And so that's what I just want to tell y'all. Because I've been noticing a lot of people just trying to, either they hating on what other folks got going on, or, they just trying to, be all in the business. And I don't know, for me, boss lady, boss lamb, boss man, little peanut, people just need to mind their business, stay in their lane, and, we be good. I also want to just give a little bit of encouragement to those who are either in relationships, seeking to be in relationships, in a marriage, on your way to the altar, to keep your heart on Jesus, because there's a lot of relationships these days, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancés, or husband, wives, whatever. There's a big attack going on right now, and I really feel saddened when I hear, people going through things, and, and that's not to say, and now let me preface this real quick. Don't think that over in Boss Land, everything is peachy king, okay? Because I just want to put that out there, because I don't want folks to think that, oh, well, she just got it going on. Marriage is all straight. Let me tell you something. Everybody argue. And if you don't argue, keep living. And if you're not arguing about something, you better be skeptical, okay? I'm just saying, you better be, one eye open trying to figure something out. Because, not saying that we're all built to be arguing, but sometimes it just helps the relationship right on along. So, and Bossman had mentioned that to me the other day, because I said something, and he was like, oh, well, we argued about that. I said, for real, we did? But the one thing I would say is our arguments, yeah, we may have bad arguments sometimes, but it gets to a point where we know how to argue where we can move on from it. Some people argue and stay in it. And, you're not supposed to go to bed angry. You're still supposed to speak to each other. You're still supposed to, submit and do what you're supposed to do. But, I just really feel bad that a lot of people have been going through stuff lately, and it's just like, dang, but there's an attack going on. There's an attack on marriages, there's an attack on relationships, attack on children, just attack period on God's people. So you need to be prayed up and stayed up, okay? So I'm praying for those who are going through, like I said, we not strangers to it. We have gone through before, and I know there was a praying mother, grandmother, somebody was praying for me because I can be stubborn. I can be, mouthy. So I'm just grateful that I do have someone in my corner outside of my husband that will be praying for me when, those times get rough. So I am praying for those who are going through, because I know, it can be rough. I know it can be hard, and you just got to hang on in there. Seriously. Those dealing with, children, I spoke with someone not long ago dealing with some things with their child, and y'all know I am not a stranger to having, a rebellious teen or whatever. So, I tried to be as encouraging as I could, even though I'm still going through, some things or whatever. I still, want to be encouraging to others, because I just feel that that's what my purpose is. And so, and that's not to say that, oh, well, I think I'm better. No, because I'm in the trenches right along with y'all, just so you know, okay? Boss lady go through some things, and I've told y'all for the last, 5-6 weeks how I've been going through something. So, but I still pray, and I pray daily. Some people think that, oh, well, because you're not talking about it, or because you're not dealing with it, you don't care, whatever. No, I do care, but my way of caring is taking it to the Lord and leaving it there. So I've already, taken my issues to Him, and I said, Lord, this is something that I can't do, and only you can handle this. So, and that's what I've done. So, while I have done that for myself, I am yet praying for others too, and asking for covering, and, just that your hearts will be open to whatever it is that's going on in your life. So just wanted to, give you that Talk About It Tuesday. I hope this was encouraging to those who are going through and to those who are not. You may have to, sometimes when people say things, and if you're not going through something, when you do go through it, it's nice to have something to refer back to. Someone is praying for you. I know one thing, and I'm going to wrap this up. One thing that I do before we go on any vacation, I always go to church. And, some people are like, what you mean you always go to church before you go on vacation? One thing I have learned in my young life is that sometimes you got to praise God when you're going through and when you're not going through. And you praise him when you're not going through. So when it comes to those times when you are going through, you already prayed up. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I do. I also go to church and, get my praise on and my prayers in, because you never know what may or may not happen. You know what I mean? And that's not to say, oh, I'm walking in fear, or I don't have faith, or, I'm not trusting and believing. No, that's not what that means. That means that I already know, what I am, destined to do and destined to be. So I want God to know that I'm giving him the utmost praise, and that's not to say that when we get ready to leave that we're not going to pray, because we always pray every time we get on that plane. Before, when that plane is on that runway, baby, we be praying, going on up and praying that we stay in that air until it's time to come down. So, but I always, get in my extra prayers just in case if I'm not ever able to do it again, I want to say I've already did my just so. So that's what we did Sunday, and we do that always. And even when we do our road trips and stuff, we always pray. We leave at 4, 5 in the morning on road trips, and I'm yet praying right there as, boss man get on that highway, because you never know. People are crazy, and you just don't know what may or may not happen. So I just, want to make sure that my family is covered at all times. And I pray over my husband when I leave him. And I pray, while I'm gone, that he is, good and taken care of while I'm gone. Family already know, check on my husband, while I'm not here, check on him, drive through, whatever. Make sure if he need a plate to eat, feed him. So, but of course, I'm about to be cooking pretty soon. I mean, I've already started cooking, and, kind of stocking the fridge or whatever, but I'm going to be, doing some more cooking so that he has food and whatever. And then, of course, he knows how to, cook for himself too. So, but that's what I do, and that's what Miss Peanut always have known to do, is to pray before we travel. And so we're just asking that those who will, and if you don't, that's fine too, because guaranteed we are already covered. But for those who will, we ask, that you give a special prayer blessing over us as we travel those friendly skies. And I should be having another video coming out to you, I'm thinking, before we leave. But if not, we'll hook you guys up probably while we're in Texas. So hope you all have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see everybody in a new video. Bye-bye.